You know, your life, right this very second, is a story that's absolutely worth telling. It's so easy to get caught up looking for these big, grand adventures, right? But what if? What if the most incredible story is actually the one that's just unfolding inside you every single day? So, let's get into it.
Seriously, go on. Just for a moment. What's there? What are you seeing? What do you feel? What can you hear?
I bet it was the usual stuff. The same coffee, that same old commute, banging out a few emails, a quick chat here and there. It's so easy to just let all those moments kind of blur together into this background noise, you know? And you end the day feeling like, well, nothing really happened. But what if that's not the whole picture?
Because that ordinary day, it's way more than just a list of things you did. It's actually the setting, it's the plot, and yeah, it's the character development of a one-of-a-kind story, your story.
No, really, think about it for a sec. That little inside joke you shared with a coworker, the way the sunlight hit your desk just right this afternoon, or that quiet little feeling of victory when you solved some small, annoying problem. These are your details. They belong only to your experience. To anyone else, your world is like this totally foreign land, this mystery they have no clue how to solve.
Okay, so if your life is a story, then where's it all being kept? Well, the answer is this really beautiful idea, this metaphor. It's the library inside you.
Yeah, that's right. We're all basically walking libraries. Every single person you pass on the street is like a book that's right in its middle chapters, just packed with stories of joy and heartbreak, of lessons learned and real growth. And you? Well, you're smack dab in the middle of writing your own.
So let's break this down a bit, using what we see here. First up, the genre. What kind of story are you living right now? Is it a total comedy of errors, or more of a quiet, slow-burn drama? Then you've got the drafts, and this is a big one. All those mistakes you've made, they're not failures, not at all. Think of them more like deleted scenes, the ones that were absolutely crucial to shaping the character you've become today. And that brings us to the most important part, the key thought. The book inside you isn't really about what happens. It's about the specific, unique way you see the world.
And man, this is such a huge shift in how you think about things. Life just happens, right? It comes at you. But we are the editors. And that editing, it's a conscious choice. It's you choosing which moments to replay in your head, deciding what a setback actually means, picking which memories get to define a relationship. We're doing it all the time, curating our own story, highlighting certain parts and letting others fade into the background.
Okay, now I know exactly what some of you are probably thinking right now. My life is way too boring for a book. So let's tackle that idea head on.
Come on, we've all been there. We compare our day-to-day lives to what we see in movies, and we think, seriously? Who on earth would want to read about me going to the grocery store? But that's the thing, we're looking at it all wrong. It's not about the plot, it's all about the feeling.
This is the absolute heart of it. I mean, some of the greatest novels ever were written about just a single day. How is that possible? Because it's not the what that happened, it's the how it felt. How did the rain actually feel on your skin? What was the real emotion hiding behind that short text message you got? See, the richness isn't in the big event, it's in the feeling. Boredom really is just a lack of attention.
So, okay, if boredom is just us not paying enough attention, then how do we get better at it? How do we start to actually see the story that's playing out in our own lives? Let's get practical for a minute and try to see things through a writer's eyes.
This chart here just shows the shift perfectly. Look at this. You take something ordinary, like a conflict, just a rainy day. But in the book version, it's the sky reflecting a heavy heart. Wow. Or the setting, an old kitchen. Suddenly it's the museum of 1,000 family meals. I mean, you can just feel the history and the emotion in that, can't you? And then there's the character. You, drinking tea. Simple enough. But through this lens, you're a person seeking a moment of peace in a loud world. It's all about the perspective, the lens you decide to look through.
All right, let's bring all this back to you, right now. Because this isn't just some abstract theory, you know? It's a real tool you can use for self-awareness. So it's time to ask yourself, what's your current chapter title?
No, really. Take a second. If you had to give a title to the chapter of your life that you're in right now, what would it be? Is it something like The Long Wait? Or maybe The Quiet Shift? Or hey, maybe it's An Unexpected Beginning? When you give your current chapter a title, it kind of forces you to find the theme, right? To name the central feeling of this whole period of your life. And that validates your experience.
And really, that's the big takeaway here. You don't need millions of people to read your story. You just need to be the one honest author of your own life. Your perspective is totally unique in the entire universe. No one else has it. And telling your story, even if it's just to yourself, is how you honor that uniqueness. It's not about trying to be interesting, it's about being true. And I promise you, when you find that truth, you'll realize you were writing a masterpiece all along.